Hello, beautiful people. It's me, Rogan, a very married woman. Welcome to another edition of I Can Make It Work. I can make it work. You can make it work. Yes, you can make your relationship work. Each time I hear a young wife cry out in desperation during a crisis in her marriage and say something like, I marry him, but I do not marry his family. I marry him, but I do not marry his mother. I marry him, but I do not marry his sister. I know that if nothing is done, a lot more trouble is still going to come. Come to think of it, why do we have conflict with in-laws? Why do we always run into trouble with in-laws? First, let me say this. A lot of people misinterpret the Bible quotation which says, a man shall leave his father and his mother, join with his wife, and the two shall become one. A man shall leave his father and mother, join with his wife, and the two shall become one. Take note, they didn't say a man shall separate with his father and mother. They didn't say a man shall cut ties, shall cut links with his family to join his wife so that the two shall become one. They only said he will leave from here to there. Take note again, and the two shall become one. Mindful of the fact that you cannot completely cut ties with your family, mindful of the fact that even the wife cannot completely cut off her family, they say that the two shall become one. What does that mean? The two families shall become one. His mother becomes your mother. Your mother becomes his mother. The two shall become one. His family becomes your family. Your family becomes his family. Your people become my people, and my people become your people. The Bible did not say a man shall cut ties with his family, with his mother. In-laws need boundaries. They do not need to be completely excluded. They need boundaries. Come to think of it, you met your spouse when he was 30 years old, 25, 35, 40, and you now ask him to completely cut ties with his family and join with you. You are asking him to throw away 30 years of his life. You are asking him to cut off the people he cried with, the people he laughed with, the people he enjoyed with, the people he ate in the same plate with, the people he had the same mother with. See, I am married, but I am very close with my family. I'm very close with my sisters, with my brothers, my nieces, my nephews. I go to them when I have trouble. They come to me when they need help. That does not imply that I am not in oneness with my husband. That does not imply that I do not respect my husband. But it is because he understands that I have a past, a beautiful past that I had with my siblings. And it is not his position to come here and completely cut it off. That is the same way you have to consider your husband, his family, his siblings, his mother. They need boundaries. They do not need to be completely cut off from his life. The people he cried with, the people he enjoyed with, you're asking him to completely cut them off. That is not mindful. That is not very mindful. All you need to do is make adjustments, make room to accommodate them while creating boundaries. Several times I've heard a young lady say something like, I want married me na man where mommy don't die so that I no go get me trouble. I want to get married to a man who doesn't have sisters so that I will not have trouble with in-laws. Like, seriously? You are not yet in a marriage, but you have started creating conflicts for yourself. You have started telling us that you will not be tolerant. You have started telling us that there will be no room for any in-law. There will be no place for your mother-in-law. Are you marrying an island? If they leave just you with your husband, will you be happy? Staying with your husband, knowing that you have sent all his family members away and he is unhappy, does that make you happy? That's not being mindful of you. It is true that some in-laws can be very, very provocative. Some in-laws can push you to the wall. But you know what, dear husband? It is your place to create those boundaries for your families. It is your place to make them know that, look, now I am married. If you used to do this, you have to now do it with moderation. It is your place not to allow your family disrespect your wife. Of course, each time I see a wife who says, my sister-in-law talks to, I just laugh. It's either she's married to a man who says yes to a daddy's boy, to a mommy's boy. Either she's married to a man who doesn't understand the importance of that oneness implied by the Bible. Of course, sometimes your family does not understand that oneness. You are the person to show that oneness to them. Uncle, I want to come over. Daddy, I want to come over. Big brother, I want to come over. Oh, we would like to have you over. We would like to have you over. But just give me time to talk with my wife, to know if she has not planned anything this week, to know if there is going to be room for us to entertain you. For us, you are the one to keep reminding your family that now decisions do not come only from you. There is somebody that you are united to in oneness whom you need to consult sometime. Now, in-laws, let me tell you something. If you have a brother, an uncle who is not yet married, who is supporting you in your education, who is supporting you in your trade, try as much as possible to get that certificate, to graduate from the university, to get a stand before they get married. Else, you are going to be a problem. You are going to be trouble in his marriage. Because when he gets married, responsibilities add onto him. His wife's family adds. You add. Their children add. Sometimes they might not be able to assist you the way they used to do. And unfortunately, you carry this blame and put it on the wife and start hating her. Since when you married, money the see a 5 francs again. Since when uncle married, since when brother married, money the feel visit anyhow again. You start hating the wife, thinking that she is the one asking your brother not to give you money. No! There are those responsibilities that are added. He needs to give you 50,000 francs. He needs to give 50,000 francs to the sibling. They need to give a bag of rice here. They need to give a bag of rice the other way. They have children to take care of. So, his responsibilities increase and his assistance towards you reduces automatically. It's not always the wife that is causing all of this. Stop hating on daughter-in-laws and sister-in-laws for no reason. Let me tell you a story. My other brother got married when I was about 12 years old. Unfortunately for us, our father was not always present. So he was that father figure for us. He was that father figure for me. So when he got married, I immediately saw a woman who came to take my position, to take my father, to steal my father's attention. Yes, my other brother has the image of my father. So I immediately became jealous like a child. I was whining. Sometimes I would just get up in the middle of the night and cry. Sometimes I would say, I want to sleep in my brother's room with him and his wife. Guess what? Those things happen. A change of emotion. When your brother gets married, you feel frustrated. Oh no, you cannot chat with him again like before. You cannot have those beautiful moments with him. You cannot just jump into brother's room. You cannot just jump on brother's phone anyhow. Those moments happen. But guess what they did? They put their heads together. Oneness, like the Bible said. They did not bully me. They did not shout at me. Even the wife did not say, who is this little girl that wants to compare with me, that wants to steal? They kept their heads together. They understood what was happening with me. And they started pampering me. They started making ways to make me understand. Even the wife worked more to make me understand that she was only there to assist my brother take care of us and not to come and take our brother completely. Guess what? I became fond of her more than my brother even. I was more friendly with her. I became happy when I realized that, oh, she is now, she became like a big sister. So sometimes, dear wives, sometimes when your in-laws are acting up, when your mother-in-law is acting up, yes, you are taking away something precious from them. Be patient, be accommodative, create time, create a chance, make adjustments. Do not bully them, do not push them away, do not create a fight. Put heads together with your husband to see how you can gradually make your in-laws know that you are not here to steal him from them. You are not here to create problems, to create barriers, but that you are here to just complete the family. You are here to complete the family. Dear in-laws, be tolerant with your daughter-in-laws. They can be very demanding sometimes. They can be very bossy sometimes. Take your time. You will understand them. They will understand you. But I still repeat, husband, if any family member disrespects your wife, it is your fault. You failed to make them understand that she is here to stay. You failed to make them understand that she's now part and parcel of you. You failed to make them understand that she is not here to fight them. She is not here to take their position. Everybody still has their place. Dear young wife, imagine your elder brother with whom you were so fond of wants to come visit you, and your husband says, no, I don't want your family. You'll be a sad person. That's how your husband feels each time you push their family away. And dear wives, let me tell you something very important. Do not bribe your in-laws. Do not buy them gifts to buy their favor, to buy their love. No, treat them with respect. Treat them with generosity. If your husband gives you, give it to them because they deserve it. Don't give it because you want to hide a face, and then when they all think that you are the nice person, you now start bringing out your horns. Do not bribe your in-laws, else you have to continue bribing them all your life. Marriage is a beautiful thing. In-laws are here to complete us. Sisters-in-laws are here to complete us. We just have to create space, accommodate one another, make adjustments, be mindful of our actions. And dear husband, do not reprimand your wife in front of your siblings, in front of your parents. Some wives really can be terrible sometimes. Carry the blame into the room. That way, her respect in front of your sisters, big and small, remain the same. And dear wife, leave that fight of in-laws for your husband. He is the one to fight his mother, not you. He is the one to fight his elder sister for trespassing, for wanting to enter into your kitchen carelessly, for wanting to enter into your bedroom carelessly. Take it to your husband. A mindful husband, a respectful, a reasonable husband will sort it out with no time. Sorting it out does not mean cutting off his family. He is respectful. He is diplomatic. He is patient. In marriage, we need to be patient with one another, and things will fall in place. Marriage is a beautiful thing. You can make it work. I can make it work. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.